guys, it's me. So, doing another update video. I have gotten a pretty good way on Up from the Cooley. I'm actually almost finished with the last page in the top row. Yay! Which I actually have right here. I literally have just this little bit right here to do, and then I will have this entire top row done. So, I will actually take a picture once I take it off the hoop. And then, let's see. I am working on Moonlit Tiger, and that is my focus this week. Up from the Kool-Aid was my focus last week, and I may work on it a little bit this week. I'm trying to do one big project a week is my goal. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get it any closer than this. I wanted to be able to use both hands today, so that's why I am using the webcam on my laptop. I'm hoping I will be able to talk my husband into getting me a different webcam that is separate from my laptop, or the GoPro for Christmas, but I don't think I'm getting the GoPro for Christmas. I was originally, but it doesn't look like it now. So the first video I did, or the second video I did when I finally started doing videos again was a big thank you video, and to explain some of what has been going on in my life. The response I got to it was literally phenomenal. I got messages on Facebook, YouTube, I mean, pretty much any way somebody could contact me after watching it, aside from email, was just astounding. I really was not expecting it. It was really, really moving and really, really appreciated. I am doing a lot better. I have started taking some antidepressants to kind of help me cope with it, which has been helping greatly. Things between me and my husband have been a lot better. In fact, we went down to my family's house for Thanksgiving. In one of my previous videos, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, it was my video that I did right after I did a new recording, finally. I was working on a project that I said I had done before, which was the Footprints poem. Well, funny story. We went grocery shopping for Thanksgiving because I was doing pies for Thanksgiving. And we get a call from my dad because I didn't think anything of it. I left my chart and thread and hoop and fabric and all that in the little side deal that my mom has next to her couch that she uses for her embroidery stuff. We get a call from my dad while we're grocery shopping that my mom's Boston Terrier, yes, I say Terrier, anyway, my mom's Boston Terrier had chewed up my pattern, my thread, and my wooden hoop. So, say I lost that entire cross stitch. It is no longer being completed because I could not. I know where I can get it again if I really want to do it again, and I may. But right now I'm not too concerned. It was an oopsie. But my parents are freaking awesome, namely my dad, because as a result of that, I got this one. Oops. Nope, I had it right. This one. It is. Oh, nope, I got that covered. Oh, picture's covered. Anyway, it's a pheasant, which my husband absolutely loves. In fact, he just got back yesterday from doing a pheasant hunt with my dad. So I got that new cross stitch project, which I hate the thread for, but I'm still doing it. I may end up taking that out, what I've done out, and doing my best to match the colors to DMC thread and doing it with DMC thread. I just haven't decided yet. The thread in that kit, it breaks really, really easily. But on the way down there, I don't know if any of y'all have seen my Chihuahua. Well, formerly seen my Chihuahua. On the way down to my parents' house, we went through Dallas-Fort Worth area and stopped the night at a hotel because we have some friends that live down there. So, well, actually, my husband has some friends that live down there. Anyway, one of the guys he served in the military with also lives around Denton. And offered to watch my Chihuahua for me because the hotel that we stayed at wouldn't allow pets. Well, he went to let him outside, put him on the leash, stepped back inside for literally just long enough to put some warmer clothes on because it was starting to get cold. And when he came back out to get my Chihuahua was gone. Now, for those of you that don't know, my Chihuahua is a full-blood, long-hair Chihuahua, and he is not fixed. So, it's been like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks since that happened. So chances are I am not getting him back. We're pretty sure that somebody took him off the leash because he's never slipped a leash before or slipped a collar before. So I spent Thanksgiving without my Chihuahua. And as a surprise on the way home, because now, before you say that, or before I tell you this, I miss my Chihuahua. Big time. My Chihuahua was my little guy. I am very sad that he is no longer with us. However, my Chihuahua was also my son's dog, my 2-year-old. And my 2-year-old adored this dog. So when he finally understood that my Chihuahua was no longer around, it upset him big time. So on the way home, we got, let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see her over there. We got her. And that is Nala. Nala is, well, it's gotten dark. Let's see if I can fix this. Oop. There we go. Okay, Nala is a lab mix that my husband surprised me with because he felt bad about what happened with my Chihuahua. She is a mess. So we ended up with her on the way home, and we've had her for a little over a week now. I didn't even actually name her until I had her for like 3 days because I couldn't think of a good name for her. And my husband actually came up with her name. But no, she is not a rebound dog. I adore her greatly. I miss my Chihuahua, but my son absolutely loves Nala. And kind of part of the reason we got her was to help him. She is my puppy, but he loves her and she adores him. So, for all intents and purposes, Nala is mine and my son's dog. But anyway, so that's kind of how my Thanksgiving went. It was interesting. Um, I have gotten several new subscribers, and I want to say a big, big, big thank you to all of them that have subscribed and to all my other subscribers that have stuck with me. Um, I am currently in a statistics course in college, so that is why I did not get a video up last week. Um, it was what I dubbed Hell Week. I literally finished my homework last night at like 10:30 last night, 10:30, 11 o'clock last night, because I literally just had a crud ton to do. Um, I had midterm exam, I had homework, and I had a research topic essay that I had to do, plus 2 chapters worth of statistics that I had to read out of my uh, class book. So, and I take notes when I read, so that takes extra time. So, that is why my videos have been kind of non existent. And then, of course, I was out at my parents' house for literally a week over Thanksgiving. So, and their internet will not support doing videos. So that's why there was nothing over the holidays. But, I mean, honestly, that's not a week I would normally do videos anyway, because that's a week for family. I hope to be a little more consistent with my videos now that things are settling down. These next 2 weeks in school are going to be pretty basic. I just have the basic homework to do and the reading, so I shouldn't be too ridiculously busy. And then uh, I have 2 weeks off for the Christmas and New Year's. So I may do videos then. Um, the reason I say may is it will depend on what we do for the holidays. We are not going anywhere, but I don't know like what all my husband has planned. And then when I get back, I've got 1 week normal, and then my last week of this class will be another hell week. And so that week I also will not be doing any videos because I have my final exam, homework, and my entire research essay, or my entire research paper for the statistics class that is like a 1,750 to 2,000 word essay. So I have to, which I'm planning to do most of that particular assignment over the 2 week holiday, just so that I'm not trying to cram it in my last week. But I say that, and yeah, don't necessarily mean it's going to happen. If it does, yay. If it doesn't, ugh. Um, I'm sure y'all can hear my 2-year-old in the background. He is actually still asleep. I woke him up. My parents just left this morning to go home, so I woke him up just long enough to tell them goodbye. And so he decided that he wanted to go back to sleep. He did not want to wake back up. Partly because he decided he didn't want to go to sleep until like midnight, 1 o'clock this morning. And so, yeah. Mommy's going to enjoy the peace and quiet for now. Gotta enjoy it where you can get it. Okay, what is the deal with this thread? Get it up here on top where I can focus. I can work on it a little easier. And actually, I'm just going to have to snip. Oh, great. This thread is acting up, and it does not normally do this. Not for this project, anyway. There we go. Oh, what do you know? Okay. So what else to talk about? What else to talk about? I have worked on my Heaven and Earth design a little bit, but it is currently in the living room because that is the project I work on in the living room when my husband is watching TV or playing his video games. Just because the size of the project, the stand I use, it's nice to have the armrests. Um, what else? Okay. Sorry, I have my iPad over here next to me that has my pattern on it for this one. Let's see if I can move this a little closer. Missed a stitch at the end. That's why I had to take that out. So the Heaven and Earth design I have been working on now for about 2 years. Up from the coulee has been, oh, I guess about a year. This one's been about 6 months, and the Pokemon one's been about 6 months. Mm. My Pokemon will probably be my next, my project that I work on next week. And then I'll go back to Up from the Coulee. And then the other ones I have will just be kind of when I need a break from these during the week, I'll work on those. The Heaven and Earth design is, that one's kind of just a when I'm in the mood one, just because the sheer size of the project. I have to be in the mood to work on that one. I mean, honestly, when I cross stitch, I have to be in the mood to work on it, period. But these I can usually work on even if I'm not really, if my stitchy bug's not there. But for the Heaven and Earth design, I have I have to have my stitchy bug in order to work on that one. I don't know why that one is different, but it just, I have to have my stitchy bug in order to be able to work on that one. Probably because when I actually work on that one, like with this one, a lot of times I can just come in, I can do one strand, like use one strand and like white. I'll go through and do just one length, finish it, and then I may put it up, but have gotten a decent amount done. But that may be all I work on. Whereas with the Heaven and Earth design, when I go in to work on it, I'm liable to do 700, 1,000, couple thousand stitches on it. So it's one of those things I really need to be in the mood to work on it. This right here, when I learned about these, was a blessing. Keeps my thread nice and organized. Now for this particular project, I use both methods, but most of the time I use, I don't know if you can see it there or not, the loop method to start, just because it's the easiest method since I've learned how to do it. I have two reasons for when I hook my finger like that in the thread. One is it helps keep it straight. Two is it helps keep it from getting knotted up. A lot of times if you pull it just like that, you can risk getting it knotted up, so I keep my finger hooked on it. Um, I've noticed that helps keep it from getting knotted up, and it can also help the thread lay a little smoother. Um, it doesn't always work, but it's just a trick I kind of taught myself. Okay, well, when I finish this particular thread, that'll probably be it for me today, because my iPad's close to dying, which means I will have to save where I've marked on my pattern so that I can plug my iPad in and recharge it. And then I guess I will probably get to work on some school. I do railroad with this particular project. I don't always do it, but I do most of the time. I mostly only do it with the lighter colors, basically the tiger, the stripes. I don't usually do it with, just because the black you can't really tell on this particular pattern. Or should I say because of the color of the fabric. Okay, folks, well, that's it for today. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like to know, don't hesitate to leave me a comment asking your question, or if there's a tag or something that you'd like me to do, just let me know. I know there's been some new ones that have come out that I have not done yet, so just leave me the questions or whatever that you want me to answer, and I will do my best to answer them in my next video. So, y'all have fun, keep those needles moving.